to treadmillreviews.com. Today we're looking at the NordicTrack Commercial 1750. This is a really popular treadmill on the market today, probably because it's super versatile. It meets the needs of all users, so whether you're walking or you're putting lots of running miles on it every week, it has a strong enough motor to keep up with serious runners. It also comes with more tech features than you'll find on most standard home treadmills, which is why we give this treadmill 5 stars. It's actually one of our best buys for treadmills between $1,500 and $2,000. The 1750 has a 300-pound weight capacity. It's also been updated this year with the larger motor. It's now got a 3.75 CHP motor, so it's just a little bit more durable, and it's gonna just do better keeping up with the needs of people who are running more frequently. The incline range is a -3%, so there is a decline capability, and it goes all the way up to a 15%. At a lot of treadmills in this price range, you'll see maybe a 0 to 15%, or you'll see maybe some small negative decline to about a 12%. So this is a great incline range for the 1750. It has a max speed of 12 miles per hour. There is cushioning in the deck. One of the great things about the cushioning in here, though, is that you can turn it off or have it on. So there's only an on or an off setting, but the cushioning is really effective. And you can change all of the cushioning with this knob right here. So the 1750 is also a folding treadmill. This is awesome, especially for anybody who wants to save space. I know in my home gym, I appreciate being able to fold up my treadmill so I have more floor space for floor exercises. It folds really easily, so you can grab a bar here at the base of the deck and just lift it up. There's a hydraulic lift in here that does a bit of the work for you, so you're not carrying the full weight of the deck. And then you'll hear it click into place. So here's the hydraulic arm. The deck is locked and it's really sturdy, so you can wiggle it and bump it, but nobody's going to accidentally knock the deck down. To release the deck, you put your foot here on this little foot icon and push into the hydraulic bar. You'll hear the click, and leave your foot there just a second as you start to lower it. But you can actually let go of the deck and it'll lower itself. And you don't have to worry about your floors being damaged or anybody being injured under the deck. Moving the 1750 is also pretty easy. One person can move it by themselves. Because it's a folding deck, that kind of helps with the movability. When you don't have a folding treadmill, that's when it gets really tricky to move it, and they require more of a dedicated space. So to move the 1750, you just fold up the deck, and then there's actually a wheel right here, and there's a wheel right here. So to move it, you just have to lean the treadmill back on its wheels. So see how I'm holding this bar right here? It's really easy. So you just pivot it back on the wheels, and then you can just kind of wiggle it around the room and move it that way. And set it back down, I just stick my foot right here and gently lower it back down. When we're talking about the features and accessories of a treadmill, it's really, there's a lot of things that you'll find across the board on all treadmills. Like they have all these settings for your speed and your incline adjustments, but they're going to vary from treadmill to treadmill the way they arrange their console. Features and accessories also include kind of bonus things that come with this treadmill that you might not get with others. So first we're going to talk about this display screen. The previous 1750 came with a 7-inch screen. It didn't tilt. This one is a 10-inch high-definition touchscreen that does tilt. The tilting actually does make a pretty great difference when you have overhead lighting and users who are varying heights. Just a tiny tilt is going to eliminate a lot of your glare, so it makes the screen more visible. We really like that. The touchscreen is also very responsive, and the software is fairly intuitive and easy to navigate. So there's also the quick select buttons that NordicTrack puts on their console. I really like these because you can jump from whole integers instead of hitting your toggle, your plus or minus for your speed a gazillion times to get to where you want it to be. So they go 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 12 miles per hour. And you can also quickly, if you do like a 4-5, you can jump to 4.5 miles per hour. You can do a 7-6, and that'll jump to a 7.6 miles per hour speed. So if you want to, go in between those whole integers, super easy to do. You also have the same idea over here with the incline adjustment. So it's -3 with whole integers all the way up to 15. That's a super easy way to change your incline. Again, great for HIIT training, sprint training, cooling down. It's awesome. There are a lot of treadmills that haven't caught on board to this yet. So I think this is a really great feature to get out of the 1750. You also have, really briefly, just your smaller increment changes down here with your incline and your speed. You have your start and stop down here as well, and your safety key. We've got our volume control here and our fan control here. So the fans have 4 settings. So you can increase the intensity. They blow out right here. You have 2 smaller fans right in here. The old 1750 used to have a fan right here on the accessory tray, and they've removed that. But it really doesn't make that much of a difference, so we're not really missing it. NordicTrack has excellent fans. So many treadmills have a fan on their treadmill, but you really can't feel it, and it's kind of pointless being there. But I love the NordicTrack fans because it does a great job in bringing our body temps down, and just, if you can bring that temp down, you can kind of keep going a little longer. So I'll turn these on and you can hear how loud they are. The highest setting turns the fan into an auto cooling kind of feature where it'll adjust your fan's output based on the intensity of your workout. So considering like your speed or your incline, if it gets higher, then the fan is going to output more. So you can listen to this volume right here. So that just took it to its auto. And since we're not doing anything, the fan stopped blowing. So that, we'll just turn it off. Our volume's right here. So this is going to mess with, what you're hearing from your screen that's being output in your speakers. And a new update for this newer 1750 model is that you can use the speakers to connect your device via Bluetooth and project your audio through the speakers. So I'll show you how to set that up. Super easy. We'll go into our settings on our device, find the Bluetooth. So that's on, and while it's searching, I'm going to hold down this Bluetooth button. Okay, so that beeped. My phone picked up the audio iFit, and then we can just turn on our music. That's the volume turned all the way up on my phone. That's the highest setting. Oh, wow. Okay, so obviously that gets really loud. You don't have to go that loud, but we wanted to show you just how loud it can get. This is a really cool feature. We really like that they've added this on because previously you could not connect via Bluetooth. You had cords. I mean, you still have this one right here if you want to connect with the cord, but with the Bluetooth, you just eliminate those cords that are in your face, and it's kind of awesome. There is an accessory tray down here. It's kind of sectioned off. You can use it how you see fit. The last thing we want to mention is the heart rate monitoring. So the 1750 is no longer coming with a free heart rate monitoring chest strap that connects via Bluetooth to your device. It's an additional purchase, but we have played with other heart rate monitors. This is the Soul monitor. We've used other heart rate monitors as well, and we can connect them to this treadmill. So if you already have one at home, it's not a big deal. You can just pair it with this treadmill and still get a really awesome readout of your heart rate. All right, one more important thing to note is the onboard workouts for this treadmill. It does have a subscription service. We're going to get into that in a little bit, and you'll get to see all the screens for that. But without the subscription service, there's still a lot of use in this treadmill. I would say more than a lot of other treadmills you can buy. You'll see stats like how many onboard workouts they have or pre-programmed workouts that are on the machine. And the NordicTrack website says this has 50 pre-programmed or onboard workouts that are already in there. It's actually more than that. When you log in, when you turn the treadmill on, not log in. This right here is not logged into an iFit account. So this is what it looks like if you decide not to use iFit. You do get it for free for 12 months when you buy the treadmill. It's great. Try it out, see if you love it. If you don't love it, they will auto-renew your subscription after a year, but you can cancel that. You just have to read up on the terms of service to figure out when you need to cancel it so you're not automatically charged for it. Super easy to figure out. If you decide you don't want to use iFit, you don't want to pay for that monthly subscription, you still get so much out of this treadmill. And I would say so much more out of this treadmill than a lot of traditional treadmills. This is your screen without being logged into iFit. This is also what it looks like when you're logged into iFit. The difference is that this is a sample iFit class, and the rest of these things, if you click on them, it will redirect you to log into your iFit account. So you have to ignore these and go right here to this icon to browse the library. Now that we've gone into this browse icon right here, this is our workout library. So even without having your iFit account, if you decide not to use that, there is still a ton of stuff that you get to do. And I'm sure you've all seen these traditional readouts on a treadmill where you've got some LCD graphs and you're following along with your progress, trying to get through some kind of incline training or calorie burn based workout. I think this iFit program, regardless of whether or not you have the account with them and you pay for the subscription, you're still getting super awesome video workouts. They're very engaging. You get to see just beautiful images and videos of places all around the world. You can watch in-studio classes where everybody's working out the same way you are. And they really have great trainers. They're engaging with people around them. They're talking about the environment that they're in. And it's just one of those great ways where you can hop on your treadmill and not pay so much attention to the clock because you're more engaged in the video. I think that's a great feature for a home treadmill to help you stay engaged and actually reach the workout goals you want to reach. Again, with iFit, one of their massive selling features when you pair it with a NordicTrack piece of equipment is that the trainer in your class, say you're running outside and the trainer starts to go up a hill, your treadmill is going to adjust to the incline that the trainer is also experiencing. So you're getting more real-world training out of your treadmill run. Also, if you're like in a studio class, you're gonna be doing the same workouts that these guys are doing. So when he's upping his speed or he's upping his incline, he's gonna up yours too on your treadmill. Just get that automatic adjustment so you don't even have to touch the controls. You just get to follow along with the class. We'll take a look at this account too when you do log into iFit. And basically what you get is all of these things. It looks exactly the same, but you can access all of these features. They're just like featured workouts that you can look at. You have favorites where you can save stuff. You can view a calendar of your upcoming events. And you can use the Google Maps feature when you have an iFit subscription where you can plot your course anywhere in the world and the treadmill will automatically adjust to meet the terrain and the incline that that map is experiencing. The subscription service that comes on the NordicTrack machine, specifically the 1750, is iFit Coach. This is kind of a suite of apps. There's multiple apps you can download and use them all together. There's iFit Coach, iFit Cardio, and iFit Sleep. They all sync with each other and share data. I think the goal is to really give you a very well-rounded idea of your overall health. But what you're seeing here is something you would find on iFit Cardio. So if you had a separate device, like your phone or a tablet that you wanted to view, you pull up iFit Cardio and this shows you all of the classes that you can do. But here on your console, when you log into your iFit account, you'll see your weekly stats right here, and these are your controls to get to your different screens. You can push this and then find your settings and controls in here. So they'll have like featured workouts on this home screen. Browse the workout library, you can also access it here. And then just more featured workouts. What's different with your display when you have the subscription is you can also view this calendar. This shows you all of the upcoming stuff. So here's past workouts that I've done that our testers have gone through. Here's some other workouts that I've added to the schedule that are upcoming. With the subscription, you also get this super cool bonus feature. So iFit has a partnership with Google Maps. You can access Google Maps just like you would on the web. You can access it on your display screen. You can go anywhere in the world. So you type in here where you want to go and you can take a run anywhere. So you'll just, choose your starting point and then you create your route. And Google Maps will calculate your distance. And once you hit start, your treadmill will automatically adjust to meet the terrain, or not the terrain, the incline and the decline that you would naturally experience if you were running this route in real life. You can view the street view, see what's going on around town, but it's just such an awesome training feature for anybody who just wants to mix up their workouts, or if you're training for a specific race, or if you prefer running outdoors but you're stuck inside for the day. There's all these options, especially with Google Maps, to mimic real world training scenarios. So we'll just close out of this. Besides your home, your calendar, and your Google Maps feature, you also have the library. And you can see most popular workouts, but then it also goes by series. iFit Coach is really affordable currently, so you get this for free for 12 months when you buy the treadmill. And then after that year, it'll automatically renew. You can cancel that automatic renewal if you don't want to use it, or it's $15 a month for one user profile. And if you want up to 5 user profiles, if you have multiple people in a household using your machine, you pay $33 a month for up to 5 profiles. So bottom line, we love the 1750. We give it 5 stars, and it's actually our best buy for treadmills under $2,000. You can click on the link below to see the current pricing for the commercial 1750, and visit treadmillreviews.com to read a more detailed written review of this treadmill.